How much will it cost to ride Brightline's high-speed trains when service begins in South Florida? CEO David Howard won't say just yet, but
it will be comparable to driving. And I've also said actually during our preseason introductory, it will be less expensive than driving.
This is Miami Central Station. It's the starting point for Brightline, which will stop in Fort Lauderdale and West Palm Beach. The whole trip's supposed to take an hour, but they haven't told us how much ticket prices will cost, so we're going to try and gauge it ourselves and see what the real cost is in gasoline, time, money, and blood pressure. At 9 a.m. on Wednesday, June 28th, we drove north on I-95 outside the express lanes, going the 65-mile-per-hour speed limit. As you can see, traffic was much lighter than in the southbound lanes of I-95. Brightline officials say their trains will zip between each station in 30 minutes at top speeds of 79 miles per hour. I pretty much matched that time behind the wheel on the first leg of the trip. So I traveled 26 miles in 31 minutes from Miami to Fort Lauderdale Brightline Station, but my blood pressure was still a little high. This is what slowed me down. Traffic on Broward Boulevard and other local streets. Bypassing this mess is Brightline's biggest selling point. Once I was back on northbound I-95, I drove the 65-mile-per-hour speed limit on cruise control and headed for the station in West Palm Beach. It took a little more than 47 minutes to drive the 45 miles on I-95 to get here from Fort Lauderdale. When you add it all up, it cost a minimum $43.37 to drive 71 miles between 3 Brightline stations in 1 hour and 18 minutes in moderate highway traffic. So would that be a comparable Brightline fare? How much would you pay?
I'd pay an easy 50.
What would you pay?
$10.
Something comparable to Tri-Rail.
For a mid-sized car that gets 31 miles per gallon and based on Florida's average gas price of $2.20 per gallon at the time, it cost me $5.03 to drive and $38.34 for wear and tear on the car at the IRS rate of 54 cents per mile. It would have been another $2.50 if I had taken the I-95 express lane. Going south on I-95 in a bigger car or van or SUV, sitting idle in traffic during the morning rush hour would cost much more. Traffic data company INRIX ranks Miami 5th in the U.S. and 11th in the world for the worst congestion, with drivers wasting 65 hours and burning $1,762 worth of gas in traffic in 2016. Brightline has indicated prices will vary for one-way, weekday, weekend, packs of 10, and other ticket options. I'm Dr. Detour for SunSentinel.com.